I don't remember collapsing at Thanksgiving dinner. I only remember the moment right before the dizziness hit the way the room tilted slightly and the sound of laughter echoing too loudly like I was underwater. My name is Marina and I woke up 3 hours later on a couch with a blanket thrown over me like I had just taken a nap. No one looked panicked. No one looked relieved. They just acted normal, and that was the first thing that felt wrong. My head was pounding, my body weak, and when I asked what happened, my aunt waved it off, saying I had just fainted and that they didn't want to make a scene. Something about her tone made my stomach twist, but I was too disoriented to push it until later that night. When I checked my phone and saw something I didn't expect, my voice recorder app was open, and there was a 3-hour recording still running. I don't even remember turning it on. Maybe it triggered automatically, maybe? I hit it by accident, but what mattered was what it captured. My hands were shaking as I pressed play. At first, it was just noise. Clinking plates, muffled conversations, then a thud, my body hitting the floor, I think followed by silence for a second, and then my cousin's voice, should we call someone? And then my aunt, the same calm voice from earlier, but colder, sharper. No, we're not calling 911. She can lie there. She's always dramatic anyway. My breath caught as I kept listening. Someone laughed nervously. Someone else said, I didn't look okay, but no one moved. No one helped. They just stepped around me like I wasn't inconvenienced, like I wasn't family, like I wasn't even human. Minutes passed in the recording minutes where I was unconscious, on the floor, and they were arguing about dessert, about wine, about anything but me. And then my aunt again just put her on the couch. She'd wake up eventually. I had to stop the audio because my chest felt tight, like I couldn't breathe. The people I grew up with, the people who said they loved me, had watched me collapse and chose to do nothing the next morning. I didn't confront them. I didn't cry. I copied. The file, backed it up, and sent it to myself twice. Then I went back to the house one last time. They were all there, acting normal again like the night before never happened. My aunt smiled at me, asking if I felt better, and I smiled back the same way. Before placing my phone on the table and pressing play, the room went silent as their own voices filled the air, every word, every choice, every second. They let me lie there, exposed in front of them. No one could deny it, no one could twist it. My aunt's face drained of color. My cousin looked like he might be sick, and for the first time, they had nothing to say. I picked up my phone before the recording finished and looked at them calmly. I'm done pretending this is a family, I said, and walked out. Because sometimes the scariest thing isn't collapsing. It's realizing the people around you would rather watch than save you. And once you hear that truth, you can't unhear it. You can only decide what to do with it.